But let's take you to other news on the go this Friday morning. The EFF in the Free State is currently picketing at Lebohang building to demand the immediate resignation of Premier Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae. And that's in the wake of allegations that she's involved in a road construction scandal. In a message that's been leaked to the party, a contractor who allegedly paid bribes to the Premier and her husband in order to secure that tender could be heard expressing discontent about that contract being terminated. Over 1,000 COVID-19 contract workers in the health department who claim their contracts had been terminated by the Premier are also joining this picket. Watching those developments is SABC News reporter Ishmael Modiba, who joins us now from Bloemfontein in the province. And Ishmael, it seems there is quite the turnout there for the picket.
Indeed, there's quite a turnout here outside the Premier's office at the Lebohang building. We are talking about the members of the EFF who are also accompanied by some of the victims, some of the former employees who they have been called victims, who are 164 members that we know that their contracts have been terminated, who are working at the Premier's office. We've got also another 1,257 workers from the Department of Health who we have learned this week that their contract they won't be renewed. These are workers who have been employed since 2020 when the COVID-19 pandemic grew up, and they were working to beef up the workforce that the province had to do. But now they say that they've received letters of termination of their employment, and we know that as you allege, or as you rightfully said in the intro, this is a story that refuses to die. We're talking about a story where the Premier and her husband, who is the Speaker of the Mangaung Metro, has been fingered in corruption. But to tell us more with regard to their action, why they've decided to open a case with the police 2 weeks ago, that is the EFF, is Provincial Chair Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae. Sir, good morning and welcome, and thank you for your time. Let's speak about the action. Why was it necessary for you to come here and gather and pass the message to the Premier's office?
You would know that as the EFF were the vanguard of the working class, the vanguard of the people, especially the downtrodden. So we saw it fit after we got evidence from one Patrick Putti that we should come here and open up a case first. Not only that, ask questions, because we have members of provincial legislature to ask questions, or why is this thing happening and legislature is not saying anything. But more than that, we have people whose breaths have been snatched by Maqueen. We have people whose jobs have been snatched, others have been victimized, because we are worried about the level of victimization that when she was an MEC and even now as the Premier. So everyone in the Free State is not happy. Everyone is not free. Now Maqueen wants to push everyone out and bring friends here. And those who are willing to be honest businessmen are perhaps at some point are pushed out, that Maqueen brings the friends and everyone else to be part of tenders in the Free State. So we're saying no to that.
In your memorandum, or in your speaking to your members here, you said you want Maqueen out of the office. She must resign.
She must indeed resign. We can't be led by facts. We can't be led by corrupt people who cannot wait, whose hands are itching to be in the coffers of the state. So we're saying, as the EFF, she's done enough damage. Workers are very much bitter against her and everyone else. HODs and everyone. She reshuffles. She does as she pleases. I think this is a demonstration that she does not have a clue on how to handle government nor what she's doing. So as such, she must just go home, and the ANC must give us a different person. If they can't, unfortunately, we'll be here for forever. We'll visit them almost every time.
Thank you. That is a leader of the EFF, Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae. And I'm just going to step in, Ayanda, to speak to some of the health workers who also tried to come here. And despite some of them, earlier on I tried to speak to some of them, they were afraid because of victimization. But unfortunately, I managed to grab those who are willing to speak. Let's speak about your participation in this march. You are from the Department of Health. I can see from your branding. Why was it important for you to come here?
We are here today to tell the Premier that we are not accepting what she said to us. We got an appointment letter 2 weeks ago on the 12th that we are getting our one-month contract. Mind you that we started this contract from 2020 when the pandemic started. On the 1st of July we started this, and then last week Maqueen, we received letters that it's an appointment letter. At the same time it's amended that this is a termination. So this is why we are here today, to tell her that the time that they were busy enjoying their times, the time when they were scared to come out of their homes, out of their comfort, we were the forefront. We were the ones who were risking our lives, not knowing that we're going to live again or we're going to come out live. Mind you, some of us, we experienced that we had COVID. I was COVID positive at once. We never knew that today I will be here. But fortunate enough, I'm still here. But today she comes into the office, she just tells us to go home. How is that possible? When yet there is a shortage in all the hospitals where we were placed. Yet we were employed on the positions where people went to the pension, others went the others died. But then now she comes in the office and then she tells us to come out. We are not accepting that. Thank you.
Thank you. That's one of the workers. I'm just going to step into this lady. She is fully geared in her, as you can see, her PPE, and it shows you that she is one of the workers at the Department of Health. But with you being laid off, how does it feel with you? How does it affect you? Because right now you were supposed to be doing what you have been doing over the past 3 years.
Tertiary hospital. I work in multi ICU and kids ICU as well. I'm a household aide. So what is happening right now? Remember, Queenie, what abuser, ibile wa forceita, ibile wa reporter ile motho wa mme wa Free State. Ene re na nore o tlo re phuta a re bekala neng udimo. Mara ka baka la meharu le bogopo le bophelo mpe ba hae. Tsatsing lena o sa re bona re se batho. Le o pole re ha re fitla mo. Hona sena motho a ikutlwang go tswela ka ntle. Hona sena motho a ikutlwang go dumedisa mang ka lebaka la COVID. Emba rona re la ra itela. Wa bula monyako wa re kene ra kene. Re sebeletsa bana ba rona re bomme le bontate. Ntho ke batlang go itse ba Premier Maqueen ke na le dipotso for yena. Tšhelete a reng ha iyo gore re hirwe tsatsing la ka sheku e nyameditswe ke eng ile kae yena salary ya hae e tswa kae mo tšhelete tsa rona batho ba health e sa kgone go tswa teng o ne a le kae ha ne re swima ka ra COVID ba bang ba rona re lositse batswadi re ba iseditse COVID ba ne ba dutse ka matlu tsatsing lena re sa le batho re ho rona le rona re batho re na le maikutlo re ba ayi wa South Africa le lula le re promise ANC ha ona motlang e deliverang ha ba tloa fela ba promise even the president himself o dutse o comfort zone o re nelletse ka sekganana se bitswa Premier Maqueen ha re tse se dem fela ko re abuse. We are saying enough is enough. Free State ke province le rona we deserve better. Maqueen, we are not going anyway, we are staying here.
Very powerful Ayanda coming from one of the affected individuals. Very touching to say that they are disappointed in the Premier as a woman. They feel disappointed by the action that has been taken by her office. But that is the situation here. The memorandum or the picketing has been, the message has been forwarded to the Premier's office, and now the leaders are engaging with those who are here to tell them the way forward. But as you can see, it's a high turnout from the EFF members, those from the Department of Health that received the letters of termination this week. And you can see also the Nyala behind us. Police are monitoring the developments as they unfold right here outside the Lebohang building in Bloemfontein.
All right, Ishmael Modiba reporting live to us there from a scorching Bloemfontein, dare I add. For now, thanks very much indeed. We'll certainly keep watching that story.